Good morning. Right now we're waiting for the bus to come at 12:20 and we're going to be headed to SAPA all the way from here, which is Hanoi. So yeah, we'll see you later. Okay, so right now I'm editing the video and I realized I didn't really give much context to the whole trip in general. This whole trip was actually planned in 2019. That was when I just graduated from poly and I got my diploma, and I wanted to hike a mountain pretty badly. So at that point of time, me and my friend decided to go and plan a full trip where we will go to Hanoi in Vietnam and we will go all the way to Sapa, hike the Mount Fansipan. After that, we will come back to Hanoi, chill a bit, and then we'll go back out to Hagyang Mountain where we'll do a motorbike loops all the way up the mountain. So that was the planned itinerary. But unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, which was mainly my fault, we had to cancel the whole trip. So yeah, that was quite sad. Right after that, the COVID happened and everything, and I also went into army. So yeah, a lot of things got disrupted. So now with the COVID restrictions opening up and everything, I decided that I want to bring up this itinerary back again. Unfortunately, the friend that I planned it with couldn't make it. So I decided to ask somebody else who was equally as adventurous, and that's Jason. So Jason is an old friend of mine from secondary school. We known each other since we were 13 years old, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, here's a picture of when we were 14. And yeah, we both are equally adventurous and this kind of activities excite us. So yeah, that was the mindset we had going into doing this mountain. So that's basically the context of how this whole trip happened. Now it's time for you to enjoy the rest of the video. So short disclaimer and a bit of a spoiler also. The first part of the video has a lot of like rain. The GoPro mic picked up a lot of noise with regard to that. So yeah, bear with me for that short part, and then the rest of the footage is pretty clear and pretty sick. So yeah, enjoy! Okay, so right now we're in the sleeper bus. It's a bit noisy, but it's a super cool experience. We've got a full TV over there. I don't think it's working, but it's okay. We've got full space here to sleep. There's a lot of leg room. There's space for you to put your stuff. And yeah, I don't really know what all this does, but yeah, it's a cool experience so far. So right now it's 12:31 AM and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do in a sleeper bus, and that's to sleep. Bye! Okay, so we just got off the sleeper bus and we took a small taxi ride all the way down to the trailhead of the hike. And not so good news, because right now it's raining pretty bad. The rain is actually very heavy and the rainwater is actually very cold. It's 17 degrees, but it doesn't really feel like 17 degrees because there's the wind and the rain. So it's not going to be a very simple hike. Now we're going to get a quick breakfast. We're going to wear our raincoats and then we're probably going to start moving straight away. Let's go. This is fun stuff, man. So this is our guide for the trek. It's Nova.
Yeah, I'm Nova.
Oh, okay. He's super fit. He's climbing up in these shoes while we are struggling with these boots. The signal here is really bad, so my Garmin GPS isn't working. But it's okay. We're going pretty slow, but it's still quite steep. This is not an easy hike, but it's still a fun one. All the uphills are pretty insane. Okay, not say insane. I think there were a few run workouts that I had that were more insane than this. You crossing here?
Where?
Okay. Wow, I fucking love this. Let's go. Woo! Wow, damn cool. Bro! Gone already. I wish every one of you can experience the cold river that's flowing through my shoe right now. Just take a look. The water is not coming out. Okay, so we just arrived at, I think, the base camp. It looks like a base camp at least. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we're at these cute pigs. Okay, I think I scared them. Oh, my best friend. Yeah, I'm quite scared to go near it. Then I'm gonna try. I'm pretty sure this shit. No, never. Okay, right now we're at the 3-hour mark of the hike. The rain died down, so we layered down a bit. I'm only down to 1 layer, he's down to 2. And yeah, it's quite fun right now because the sun is hitting, all our clothes are drying, and yeah, feels almost like a perfect hike because we're getting like the best of all the temperatures and all the weathers. So yeah, in terms of variety, it's a great hike. And now it's going to be uphill for quite a bit. As you can see, I was climbing almost the whole path just now. And yeah, so far so good. Right now, Nova said that we got around 2 to 3 hours to hit to our lunch spot break. It's 9 plus now, by the way. And once we hit our lunch break, then we're gonna go get our lunch, obviously, and then go for another 2 hours of hiking up to the summit. So yeah, the reason why I stopped, it's not because I'm tired, because of this view. Damn. Okay, so Nova just said we're at the halfway mark. I say I'm tired. How about you?
I'm fine.
On the other hand, my guy, are you fine?
No.
Alright. So mountain climbing, not the safest sport in the world. We got a good railing here, and then a very steep drop. Wonderful. Wonderful. Got free food from our guide, Nova.
Nova, very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh. Choco bye. So we just had our food break, and now started drizzling again. I think it's only going to get more tougher than this. We're at 6.16 km. The total distance for the hike is around 11 km. Just in case you can't tell from my glasses, it's raining pretty heavily now. The fog is building up, and yeah, pretty drenched, but it's all pretty fun still. I'm having fun. I think Nova is having fun. Jason getting a little bit tired. I don't know whether you can see him, or you can't, but yeah, it's alright so far. We are at 7 km, and I think it's going to be around 11 km total. So yeah, but elevation wise, we're trying to hit 3,143 meters. Now we're at 2574. Right now, we've got a little bit more left to go. Once we finish this last stretch, we're gonna head for lunch, and after that, we probably have enough energy to finish up the hike. Still going strong, still feeling happy. What about you? Alright then. Yo, so just now I was recording about how we were gonna make it to our lunch pit stop, and we did it. How are you?
Fuck man, it's damn cold.
It's okay. We got it good. Our guide Nova has made us a beautiful lunch. Wow, look at that. Damn, that's so fresh, so good. So apparently after one of the locals saw Jason shivering, they decided to help me make a fire.
Đồng chí này không đi nổi nữa rồi. Đồng chí này thì dưới kia lên toàn mò thôi.
Feeling good? Nice. So good.
Như là với miền Nam ạ, Quảng.
So lunch break is over. Now we're going to continue on with the hike. It's estimated to be around 2 to 3 hours more. We're at 9.89 km, and yeah, I think it's going quite good. Our guy is there. Jason's here. We're ready to move and get to the summit. Right now, it's actually super cold. I'm only wearing a dry fit t-shirt. That was my base layer from the start. But I don't really want to wear another layer, which is my hoodie that's like attached to the back, because that hoodie is like soaked in rain, and I feel like it's only gonna make me feel more cold. So yeah, just to no hypothermia. Surprisingly, the weight of the bag isn't that bad. I think it's from the army training that made me more accustomed to it. But yeah, other than that, feel good. Oops, I feel good. Feel great. And we're gonna summit today. Okay, so I think we are somewhat finishing up the hike, but right now we got a lot of downhill, so that's like decreasing our elevation, which is a bit demoralizing to me, because now that we are decreasing and we're near the summit, we know that there's more of the hike to go. The elevation at the peak is supposed to be 3134 meters, but right now we are at 2759 and dropping. So yeah, kinda sad, but it's okay. This means that the elevation after this is gonna be insane. Right now we're at 2758. Total ascent 1100 meters. Total descent 232 meters. But we are going strong. Other than that, I think we are not gonna see much of a view at the summit, because I don't know if you can see, but the fog is kind of crazy. But it's okay. I guess It's the journey and not the destination that matters. To show how strenuous this hike is, I'm only wearing a Under Armour dry fit t-shirt, and my body heat is enough to compensate for the outside coldness. Honestly, I really shouldn't be talking to the camera and walking down, because walking down is damn dangerous if you're not paying attention. So yeah, that's enough for me. I'll see you later. Since we know that once you reach the summit, which is over there, we're not gonna get much of a view. Here's where the view is. Wow. That's dope. It's not every day that you see a homemade ladder made of $3. Not every day. This is so dangerous because if I were to sleep, there I go. That drop though, that view though. The descent is finally over, but the elevation has just begun. As you can see, there we go. And stairs go up and there, and then we're gonna go somewhere inside there for the summit. I think the best part of climbing a mountain is when you know you're gonna reach the summit. But honestly, not really looking forward to it because of the fog and how we can't really see much from there. But let's go. We are so close. Look at that. Over there we'll be taking a cable car back down to looks like nowhere, but we're going to SAPA. Are they? They're not waving back. But okay, the summit is just there. Good stuff, man. Okay, I thought we already summit, but still got all this. But it's okay. I got my soldier with me. Soldier?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, all's good. So you know how they say that the journey is always more important than the destination? This is the proof. We are at the summit and the destination is looking like just a bunch of clouds. But yeah, doesn't matter. We got a cute medal given to us, and also a full certificate. So that's quite sick. So the summit was quite bad in terms of the fog, but right now when we're heading down, it's a lot clearer. It's a lot nicer. Yeah, pretty amazing. Cool stuff. So that's a wrap to the entire Fansipan summit. It was a lot of ups and downs, literally, and also emotionally, and also metaphorically. And yeah. Right now, we're heading back down to our final descent, and we're going to the cable car to get to our homestay. So yeah, see you. And this guy?
Hi.